Let's see. Hi, welcome everybody. It is me again, back in long form content, and I hope you all are appreciating my little fireplace, my little setup, my little story time. But yeah, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm gonna be talking about the time when we're almost dead in Iceland, and it's not even clickbait either. Like, we genuinely almost died. But let me not spend too much on the preamble. Let me just get right into the video. Before we start though, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the video, and share it with anyone you think would enjoy it. But first, I'm gonna take a sip because my throat is dry. Yeah, so sometime earlier last year, around this time-ish, I think I went to Iceland. No, it was like in January last year. I went to Iceland. So I started the vlog straight from the beginning when I reached the airport. So from I reached the airport, we can just tell I was like, I have made a mistake. I've made a grave mistake. If you know me in real life, if you don't know me, you know that I hate the cold. I hate the cold. I hate the snow. So naturally, I went to Iceland in January. But to be honest, when my friend came to me with the idea and he asked me if I wanted to tag along with him and the rest of the group, I was like, not really, because it's a cool. But then at the same time, I've always wanted to see the Northern Lights, so I'm like, you know what? Let me go. But yeah, it was actually kind of cool to just see the frozen landscape of Iceland. I've never really seen anything like that before. I'm just used to either beach or like foresty shrubbery or just, you know, a cityscape. I've never really ever seen icescape like that. But yeah, as soon as we reached Iceland, we pick up our rental car. Yeah, that's the thing. If you're ever going to Iceland, definitely rent a car. Rent a car, that's the best way to get around. Kind of the only way, unless you're going to be spending a lot of money with tours and like people to carry around places. But for you to be on your own schedule, definitely rent a car. Rent one, we can manage the road too with snow tires and everything. But yeah, as soon as we get the car now, we'll go straight to this attraction. It's a bridge. It's basically a bridge between two continents. But basically it's two different tectonic plates. So like one plate, it's technically still, I mean, it's still Europe and it's still Iceland, but one plate kind of belongs to North America and then one plate belongs to Europe. So technically it's a bridge between continents. And you know, we have to go there and get with pictures and things because yes, we're frightened. But that is actually when I found out just how cold the place is, because I put on my snowshoes, I put on my three pairs of thermal socks, and my feet were still numb. FYI, for this entire trip, my feet were just numb. I didn't feel my feet for the entire 3-day trip. But yeah, anyway, after that, I think we went to our hotel and then we checked in and we just kind of chilled back, we kind of get a little rest. I think it was pretty early that we got there. Yeah, it was early that we got there, and also the sun set early. The sun was setting about 3 o'clock or 2:30. So then we just kind of went out and we got some dinner and so on. But then after we were like, I wonder what the nightlife is like. So we went out to just kind of look for a bar, a place to drink. And we found this bar. It was really cool. It has almost everything just made out of ice, like blocks of ice and sculptures. It was really, really cool. I think it's called the Magic Ice Bar, but we're trying to put down the names of these places so you know where to go. Sorry, my phone just went out of storage. Anyway, yeah, I think the last thing I was saying was that I'm gonna try and put the names of the places down below so you guys know where to go. Anyway, yeah, that was the end of day 1 basically. And day 2 now, that's where things start to ramp up. So day 2 started off with Blue Lagoon. If you know about Iceland, that's one big place you have to go. Wait, no, lie. We'll go back. So after we got to Magic Bar now, we went out to try and look for the Northern Lights. So we went with a tour that was looking for the Northern Lights. And we were out there. When I tell you it was probably minus something degrees, it was minus something degrees. We were padded up. I was again in my 3 pair of socks and my snow boots, still cold, still numb, in pain. I was like, oh, please get me out of here, but I'm here to see the lights and I'm gonna see these lights. End up say we never see nothing, and I was just like, ugh. And the thing that really annoys me is that it has to be really cold for you to see the lights. So I'm just like, ah. But I was still also pissed that I never got to see the lights, because I'm like, that's the whole reason I come to this damn country.
I like to get drunk
and do shit. Video it! Video it! Anyway, now we kind of got disappointed, but we're like, you know what, we have Blue Lagoon tomorrow, let's go to Blue Lagoon. The next day come, early morning, Blue Lagoon. It was about 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, we got there. It was really cool. It was like a huge expanse of this kind of like natural spa type of thing. We got cool pictures, we got cool views and so on. And it was so warm that it could actually just be like shirtless outside because it was basically just a sauna. I think there's like a volcanic system underneath that heats the water, and then there's some aquifer underneath that they get the water from. Something, I don't know, but it's cool. Now leaving Blue Lagoon is where things start to step up from here to up here, because leaving Blue Lagoon now we're like, all right, let's go do the golden circle. Now if you don't know, the golden circle is just like a thing of, it's like a string of landmarks and things that you should see in Iceland. So like, you know what, let's do the golden circle. But then I'm like, that look like enough things for do in the time that we have, because it was like probably 1 o'clock now. So we were like, let's just do half of the golden circle. Let's at least do this, then that. So like, all right, cool. We're gonna do a park named Thingvellir, something like so I think it named. And then we're gonna look for the geysers. Now bear in mind, sunset is about 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, 2:30, that's when the sun goes down, and it's pitch black by 3:30. So we're on our way now to the park. Went to the park. Park was beautiful, but everything was frozen over. The waterfall frozen over, pond frozen, everything freeze, snow everywhere. So I'm like, all right, cool, let's go. Okay, let's go. So then we're like, all right, take a pictures. We're going to the geyser. So we get to this place now, and it's like it's like this pool. This is like a pool of water that basically just like shoots up water. If you know what a geyser is, though. But it just comes at irregular times. And I was waiting there. We were all waiting there, and then it just never did happen. Nothing was happening. We were just sitting there like, we didn't come all this way to not see the geyser. I'm like, we really came all this way to not see anything. I'm like, come on. But then the my three friends I was with, they just wandered off. I was just there like with my camera, because I'm like, I'm not missing anything. And then all of a sudden I just like turn around and then just disappear. I'm like, where are these people? Turns out them go hike in our mountain right behind me or something. And I'm like, first of all, if you know me again, I don't like hiking. So I'm like, yeah, y'all have fun. I just sat here with my camera, and lo and behold, them people are gone, and I got the geyser. Oh, yeah, we gotta go. It was actually so cool, and I felt so smug. I'm like, y'all up there walking up some slippery, icy path while I'm witnessing the whole reason why we're here. Anyway, yeah. Now, for us leaving the geyser to back to where we're staying, which is probably about 2 hours. So from the geyser to Reykjavik, where we're staying, is about 2 hours. About a 2-hour drive. We're driving. Reminder now. Basically, we're driving now, and it's pitch black. And all of a sudden, actually, on the way to the geyser, on the way to the park, there was a bit of snowstorm breeze happening. So there was like a lot of wind and so on happening with snow and stuff, which was a bit, you know, mind wracking and just like, wow, what's going on?
This is intense. This is really intense. All I'm thinking about right now is a 12-pound bag of seafood boil.
Wait. If you reach this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, or just comment something. All right, continue. And that's why I was low-key kind of like, all right, guys, the guys will go off a little bit, try to go back home now, because I'm like, I don't want to deal with this in the pitch black night. Skip to pitch black night. So we're driving back home. Wind getting worse, storm getting worse, freak snowstorm out of nowhere, and we just ended up in this pileup of traffic. And because we're in this pileup of traffic for a little while, the snow around us start building up, so everybody just stuck in this pile of snow. And it was just like, guys, what's going on? And we're just looking at each other like, yo, this might be it. We might just freeze to death here. I'm literally looking up things like what to do when you're stuck in a snowstorm and so on. Because people generally do die in snowstorms. They do freeze to death. So we're like, okay, the best thing is to keep the engine on. Don't turn off the engine, because you might turn off the engine and you can't get it back on. and they just freeze to death. So we're like, okay, keep on the engine. Let's just chill. Let's not aggravate the car or whatever. But anyway, there was a rescue teams coming, and then they kind of plow away the snow so we could drive around and turn around. And we had to make a next road. So out of the 2-hour journey, we basically had 30 minutes left to get to home. And then that road just closed on us. So we had to go all the way around for another 2-hour journey. And basically we had to just like floor it because that road there probably soon closed too as well. So it's just, it was just wild because I don't know if you understand how scary that was, where it's just like pitch black road. And you have to be driving fast, but also careful because it's ice. But anyway, we made it home, thank God. And we were fine. So we're like, bro, we got home at like 12 o'clock, 12 p.m. Yeah, that's how long everything basically take. We leave the Geyser about, let's say, 4 p.m. or so, and then we reach home like midnight. Yeah, it was wild. But what was even wilder is that we had some glaciers to go and look at the next morning at the other side of the island, and it would take us 4 hours to get there for the 8 a.m. tour, which basically meant that we had to wake up 2 o'clock. So we literally had to just be like, okay, 12 p.m., 12 a.m., midnight, wake up 2 o'clock and then go, literally. Bus, another bus, plane, no sleep. Literally now, 2 a.m. the next morning. This is part 2 of I almost died. No, like I literally almost died again. Now imagine just like driving along the road. It wasn't as windstormy as it was the day before, but this time it was just, the roads were slippery. They were so slippery, a lot of black ice. It was just very slippery, pitch black again. And I just want you to imagine you're driving down the road, pitch black, all you can see is the road. One side is frozen water, the other side is frozen water. If you go into any of that side, you literally could die again. You know, it's like, it's not refreshing water. This is not Tyler. Nobody's getting hotter. You will die if you get into this water. And we did skid for us a few times. We did like, shout out to my friend Levi. He did such a good job of driving. I'm like, bro, thank God, because I can drive in Jamaica. Anywhere else, especially Iceland, nah. So shout out to my friend for driving. But anyway, 4 hours passed of that treachery and we made it. Thankfully to God again. And we ended up seeing the glacier. The glacier was really cool. The ice was really cool too. It was like very blue, but my Jamaican flag for represent and all of that. Then after the glacier now, we got to see Diamond Beach by that side, which is basically just a beach with chunks of ice on it, which looks really cool. I can't lie to you. But, you know, with the journey to wherever we're going, there's always a journey back. This time, though, it was in broad daylight and it wasn't too bad. Some parts were actually really beautiful. So, you know, can't be too, what's the word? Can't complain. Yeah. This time driving back is my other friend that drives, so shout out to him again. Now when we got home from seeing Diamond Beach and the glaciers now, this time we had a chance. We didn't have anything to do in the night, but we had a chance from the tour. Now that tour that we booked earlier to see the Northern Lights, if you don't see the Northern Lights one night, you can try again another night. So we're like, do you want to try again? I'm really tired, like, boy, I don't think so. We can't bother, we're tired. But we're like, look guys, we're just here, let's just try, you know. If we don't see anything, then hey, we just have a good time anyway. We brought some liquor, we're there drinking, we're like, fine, you know. If we don't see nothing, whatever, at least we tried. But lo and behold, that was the night we saw the Northern Lights. Now, I must say it wasn't as spectacular as it could have been. It was just a band versus a dancing one. So the dancing was like kind of something like this, but the band is literally just like a constant band. And it was kind of weak. It couldn't show up on video, but for me, it was my first time seeing any type of Northern Lights. So I was just pretty excited, cannot lie. But yeah, the next day we had to leave Iceland early in the morning. It's like 8 a.m. flight. So we had to return the car early in the morning again, driving on them slippery roads again. You know how much time I almost dead in Iceland? Anyway. It's funny though. It was cool. It was a cool experience. It was fun. If you ever want to go to Iceland, do not let the story scare you. I'm probably being a bit dramatic, but also it was true. But yeah, if you're going, definitely check out the places that I went to. I think they're really cool. Yeah. Well, yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video to someone who you think would enjoy vlogs. Alright guys, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave on a no because I want to sleep. It's late in the night and I have work tomorrow because I need to pay my bills. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out any other videos you want to check out. I think I have a bunch of other vlogs to do about my travels, so wait up for those stories. I think I have a bag of other videos to do on traveling as well. I have so much footage, so look out for those. Alright, yeah, bye guys.